God bless. Welcome back to my channel. I am Charlene and I want to plan out my spiritual study planning, whatever. I guess people call it faith planning. I want to plan this out. I've been holding on to this planner for almost 2 years and have not touched it because it was so pretty. And my sole purpose was to have something functioning and organized. I realized how I was going about doing things, with the mini notebooks and write a note here and there. Nothing is organized, and I want to change that completely. So what I have done is I attempt to do a soft planning with the Dollar Tree one, but that kind of incorporates my life. I want one strictly for God. Reason being is because I want to be able to look back and see my progress, my growth, or if there is a need to see if I've covered or said something or to pull from somewhere, I want to be able to have it more functioning, when I go back into my notes and stuff. So, obviously, the first week of January is gone. I cannot get that back. But I am tired of living in fear and dysfunction. And God is expecting more out of me. And I know this. I know this from all the things and events that has occurred just within the past week alone. Like, God is requiring so much more out of me. And even if I'm just writing pray, fast, read, it is still organized and it's still something done, right? So I don't know how many of you guys are actually into faith planning, but I am going to attempt to come back at least once a week. I don't know, maybe every Sunday night, post a video, letting you guys see my process and see, how this is going to go. Obviously, have grace and mercy on me because I don't usually plan or use one of these, but let me just go ahead and write in my dates. And I'm even nervous even thinking about dates. I'm like, was Sunday actually first? Okay, what makes sense? Okay, I know that today is the 8th, which since I'm right-handed, I guess my date should go here in the corner here. Like, I always worried about being neat, and it's just like, look, I bought this for the purpose of using. I'm tired of idolizing things and just looking at things and admiring them. Like, these things meant to be used, and so what, and I don't know how I'm gonna go about like trying to keep all of them, because that's something I thought about too. Like, what in the world do you do with all your old planners? You box them up? Do you keep them in the basement? Like, where does these things go? I often see some like in thrift stores and stuff, and I'm like, that's kind of, I don't know what the mindset of someone is to take a used up planner and put it in the thrift store. Like, what in the world can somebody do with that? And then it's like all your business. I don't know. Maybe I'm just overthinking as usual. But I'm just putting my dates here. I don't even know. Is there 31 days in this month? I don't even know. I want to say yes, but we'll just hold off. The main thing is I really want to organize and plan out what I'm reading. Okay, so I'm trying to give myself some accountability too. I'm in my Bible right here. I'm in 2 Kings. I am currently on chapter 10. And actually, I read into 10, but I'll just say 10. So tonight, I want to actually read 2 Kings 10. I do have another passage of something I do want to study. That was another thing too. I want to incorporate specific studies. I have here this printout, and I just got all the verses that consist of double-minded. And the reason being is because there is a particular issue in my life that I keep going back and forth on. And I've gone back and forth so much that my judgment is cloudy on it. And it's like, which is right and which is wrong, which technically there's the obvious right and then there's the obvious wrong. But at the same time, because I'm so double-minded on this issue, I just want to resolve it. So I want to spend time in those scriptures and I want to incorporate that as well. And I also want to continue studying and reading from scripture in reference to marriage. So I want to kind of just map that out here and kind of, see how this goes when I actually, and I'm only doing a week at a time. So I want to read that. Tonight, I want to, because I got topics and I got papers. So, and I don't want to make this, and my printer is technically out of commission too, which is another whole other story. But anywho, all right. So, okay, for here, I'm just going to go ahead and let me just go ahead and write out these. I think a chapter a day is helpful. And it seems like when I try to read more, God will not allow it. Like I need to meditate and concentrate on that one chapter. So let's do that for the rest of the week. A chapter a day. And I guess it's bothering me because it seems like such a slow pace, but it may very well be what's necessary for this season right now. Second. Tell me how you guys go about doing this, your faith planning. Like, what exactly do you do? Or what do you put? Okay, so that's a week out. And then Sunday we come back to reset. So we're going to see how this goes. And then obviously we'll make changes and stuff as we go. And then I got to do my verse. A verse of the day. And all this means is just this particular notebook right here where I go through my page. And so far I've been doing pretty good. I skipped one, but it was not intentional. I just had a really busy day and kind of forgot about it. But and what I do is I do midweek. And then if that doesn't, which I plan on wholeheartedly sticking with my verse of the day with the Mr. Pen planner. Like, this is such a helpful thing, and it got me realizing how dysfunctioning I was and how simple this could have been on my own. So, all right, where are we? Verse of the day, midweek, and then I want to come here because my husband has mobile prayer line on Wednesday. So, and what's been happening with that too, y'all, I used to keep that really organized and functioning, and somehow I fell off by the wayside. Like it had its own notebook or whatever. And I was trying to keep up with everything he taught us, and then it just went flat. And I'm kind of disappointed in myself because that was my like keepsake for him, like in case something happens and he gets to a point where he can no longer do what he do, we can, have some type of keepsake, just thinking ahead. But anyway, so I think that's done as far as what's necessary in the week. We just had church today, so I can put that here, church. Because we have church second, fourth, and sometimes fifth Sundays when it's available. My goals, finish 2 King. What else? Proverb study. Psalm study. And I want to keep doing that weekly. And so far I've been doing okay. Not really necessarily intentional, but I definitely want to keep that up because I feel like it's it's like a daily or weekly dose of wisdom and praise for me, like outside of the norm, like kind of like a pick me up. Um, I think we all get to them places and seasons where we need that, where we need to be reminded how good God is and how he can resolve any conflict and grow in wisdom and knowledge. So this week page will be skipped, I guess. And then I go into this one. All right, so then my dates have to line up, right? All right, so this will be the 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th. And then, hold up. Why does that sound weird? Oh, yeah, Sunday. Okay. I was like, hold up. Wait a minute. All right. So, I kind of want to say these spaces for what God has given me on that particular day and kind of keep it like that. So that's what I do. And then obviously for here, I would actually have to write up here for at least today, right? For Sunday. And another sad thing is church. God had other plans for church, so we went in a whole complete direction, which I believe my daughter has some of the verses that we went over. And I'll do that too. I will go over what we went over in church and kind of spend some time in that as well. Because I don't want to be a hypocrite. Like, I don't want to tell people read their Bible and this, that, and third. And I don't even follow up with my own husband's preaching. Because normally, like I was telling him, I said, I'll be honest with you, like, I get relaxed at the fact that you are my husband and that you went over this. That it's like, well, he got it, but he ain't me. You know what I'm saying? Like, he is, at the end of the day, he's my husband, but he is also my pastor. So I need to do as a person should do that leaves church. I need to go back into God's word and remeditate, redigest, look it back up, open up in the translation and really, sink that word into your mind and your heart. So that's what I'm going to do. I got to figure out my printer because I really want to get some more scriptures and kind of go over that with you guys as well. But it seems to be my planning for this week. I'm not sure how much more to put or take away in this particular thing. Also, I don't know if, and I'm moving around, I'm sorry. I don't know if I told you guys, but I kind of slightly moved out of my Bible bag, and reason being is because I don't know if my drawer is stuck. I don't know if it's me, not me, God. I don't know. I'm not sure, so I'm not going to say right now. But I've been doing a lot of studies at the kitchen table. And I think because it's like when I step away, I'm always need to go back that way. So it's like I'm trying to do less and less movement and kind of be available for everyone. So the kitchen table seems to be the go-to place. But I don't know. I guess it's official. I guess I put my name here. This planner belongs to Charlene. Okay, Char. All right. It's official. My little theme, my little jungle theme. And these two wrote separately, obviously, because you're probably like, they don't even go together. Like, I got the black and white country theme, and then I got my little exotic thing going on in here. But it's cool. It works for me. But I'm going to try to keep it more organized and functioning and see how God uses this and take this. And I really want to be persistent with this. So y'all, please pray for me in reference to this. If you have any tips, if you have any YouTube channels you recommend, please. Like, I've been trying to find some of my own. And I have a few, but the more the merrier, right? And of course, that's another subscriber. If I subscribe to someone, like, support. Okay, so I think I can do this. All right, now to go and study the scriptures for today, and then come back and put my thoughts in here. So, love you guys. God bless. Take care. Bye.